Hello everyone, my name is Awat, and today I'll be showing you what all changed in the Ultimate Supporter Pack. So as usual, I'm making these videos for my friends, but if you're a random online person, feel free to tune in. But yeah, the pack came out and my whole entire group chat is confused as to what even changed. Obviously there's the golden statues, but whenever you read about it in the Age of Empires forums, they make it seem like it's something grand. Alright, so checking out the official page here, it says that you get special player name and treatment with a special icon that will affect you in all your matches. And then it says you have exclusive Greek, Norse, Egyptian, and Atlantean pantheon profile icons that you can use. Alongside that, you have 16 additional icons for each of the major characters. And finally, we have the originally advertised product, which was the golden statues on all your temples and town centers. So here's my first example of them being a little overdramatic here. They claim that this is a special treatment that will affect you in all your matches. Well, I'll show you what they're referring to. When they say new special icon, they're referring to this little detail you have here. That's right, this badge right here is the special thing that they've been talking about that will make you stand out in your matches. So you can find it in the lobby, or when you check your profile, it will appear in the top right corner alongside the design next to your name now. This design you see is a special player name treatment that they talk about. You can find it being implemented in the various loading screens you get when you load into matches. There's three types of loading screens. There's the generic loading screen, which is on screen right now. It happens when you have something such as a free-for-all, and you can see the little name detail. Then there's the team game version, where you only have two teams and there's less than 7 players on each team. You can see both the design and the badge right there. And then finally, in 1v1, you can see the badge again, and very faintly can you see the design. Overall, I like the design, but I'm not the biggest fan of the badge. Unfortunately, there's no way to turn off the badge at the moment. If you own the Ultimate Supporter Pack, it just forcefully shows up. This kind of reminds me of like how other games that are live service with battle passes will add this obnoxious battle pass indicator next to an owner's name to advertise to non-battle pass owners that they should get it. I doubt and I hope that's not what they're going for here, so I hope they have a change of heart and give us an option to turn this off in the future. And that's just about it. And both the second and third points they make can actually be fused into one because it's all just profile icons. Yeah, you have one for each of the original 4 pantheons, and then you got the logo for each character here. In case you guys didn't know, what character you play changes what image appears on your UI in matches and also changes the UI in replays. So that image has been taken and turned into a profile icon now. And finally, they've turned all the statues for each major character into gold. This is pretty nice, although I notice sometimes the gold kind of mismatches with the rest of the design. Like in whatever graphic design program they use, they kind of just haphazardly painted the same gold brush over all the models, with no relation into how each culture has a different architecture or design style at all. So if you're not the biggest fan of these changes, you can actually turn them off. If you guys remember at the beginning of the game, before they started adding more portraits, there was a setting in the menu titled DLC with a slider that let you turn off the original portraits. Well, that option has returned now, and in this case, it's used for the new Ultimate Supporter Pack. Unfortunately, when you turn it off, it doesn't turn off the badge and the design that you have on your profile and lobbies. Unfortunately, those are stuck to your name. The only thing it does is turn off the golden statues that you have in game, which is a real shame because honestly, I want the reverse. The badge just looks kind of clunky, and I don't mind the gold statues, even if some of them look out of place. So it would be cool if we could individually toggle what parts of the Ultimate Supporter Pack we want disabled. But unfortunately, that is not the case here. They only let you turn on and off the golden statues. The other things are now stuck to your name. Some people have asked me if there were extra portraits that were given out. Unfortunately, the answer is no. The Ultimate Supporter Pack does not give any more portraits for your characters. The only thing that they expanded upon were profile icons, unfortunately. So overall, this whole entire thing can be summarized as your name has a little design around it sometimes now, and you have this badge next to your name all over the place. And then you have a bunch of new profile icons, and your statues are golden. And that's literally it. The only thing they showed off before this pack was coming out was the golden statues at the very first announcement of the whole entire expansion pass. And then a week before the pack came out, they showed off 4 of the profile icons. And that was it. That was the only thing we knew about the pack until the day it came out. And honestly, I would like if we could turn off this design and the profile icon. It's supposed to be my game, and since I paid for all the DLC, I should have the ability to control how my game looks. And in online lobbies, we're all advertisements to the DLC now, voluntary or not. So yeah, that's my thoughts. I'm actually pretty satisfied with what we got, since I wasn't expecting too much. And while I was a little disappointed that there were no portraits included in the pack, I wasn't expecting it, if that makes sense, since there was no direct mention of there being extra portraits in the pack. So it wouldn't be fair of me to expect something that they didn't promise. But yeah, I've yapped on for quite a bit now. It's not my first choice to talk negatively about Age of Mythology. I love this game. I love it to the point that I make crappy YouTube videos for it, even though no one watches it. I make a mod for it that I work several months on because I like it so much. Literally learn how to code just so I can make some goofy maps for this game. So it's safe to say I love this game a lot. So I hope they give us the option to turn off this stuff. I'll definitely try and be open-minded. Maybe I am just overreacting, but I talk out of love and concern for the game. Thank you for watching and have a great day.